where we've just solved a mystery.
We should be good now.
All right, we're going live.
We should be live already.
Okay, fantastic. All right, well, thank you so much for sticking around, everybody. We are so sorry about that. Some sort of technical difficulty, but we're back, and we are going to keep the show rolling. Now, I don't know exactly where we cut off with the audio a second ago, but right now we are about to play a game called Eyewitness News. And here's how this works. We asked you for some suggestions a little earlier in the show. We were looking for an animal, a public space, and an expensive item. And we were looking for two of each of those that we are going to give our contestants right now. Now, here's how this game works. We're going to give each team one of those three, all three of those things, and they're going to have to put together a quick 60-second eyewitness news segment about a fake Florida man-esque news story that they're going to come up with off the top of their heads. One person, and I'll say who's going to be doing what, one person will be the anchor, one person will be the reporter, and one person will be the live on the street interview. And we'll give you about 60 seconds to hash out a weird Florida-style news story based off of those three things that we give you, and our audience is going to vote on who did it the best. Make sense to everybody?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Awesome. All right. Al, if you are back in command right now, do we get some suggestions for both teams?
We did. You want the full suggestion for both teams?
Let's bear with us. You're going to start this one off for us. So we'll start with bear with us, and we need an animal, we need a expensive item, and we need a public space for bear with us.
All right. So they have, for an animal, cheetah. An expensive item is a Gucci bag, and the public space is the mall.
All right, so eyewitness news on the scene. We're going to start this one off. Andy, you are going to be the in-studio anchor. Marty, you are going to be reporter on the street interviewing eyewitness or potential criminal Peyton. And the story has to involve a cheetah, a Gucci bag, and the mall. Al, can we give them a little bit of news intro music? And Andy, if you want to start us off with our anchor.
Stunning news. Wait, is that the music? Stunning news as a Florida woman used a Gucci bag to defeat a cheetah in the local mall downtown. Our correspondent, Daniel Bitters, is on the scene. Daniel.
Daniel Bitters here. Hello.
Hey, Daniel. Are you on the scene with the woman who apprehended a live cheetah using a Gucci purse?
I am, and it was absolute mayhem. Shirley, why don't you give us a play-by-play of what happened there? What caused you to do this? Was the cheetah attacking first? Was it provoked? Was it unprovoked? Please tell.
Yeah, that's me, Shirley. I saw the cheetah, and I said, "Hey, I got the same pants, and that motherfucker's wearing all of it."
Oh wow!
So I go, "Hey, buddy," and it looked over at me and said nothing because it's a cheetah. And that really, I took that personally. So I had my Gucci bag next to me. I lied. I took it from a family standing next to me, and I just started beating the cheetah with it.
And it was said that Macy's had a cheetah in the mall for a promotional event. Were you aware of this?
I was not. That's why I was caught so off guard. And when I'm caught off guard, my fuse is short.
Wow. Short fuse Shirley. Is that what they call you?
It's not. They call me the clap Shirley, but I'll take that one.
Oh, okay, Shirley. Why don't you tell us a little about that nickname?
The first
All right,
one.
and time. And
okay,
that's time. And scene. All right. Fantastic job. Bear with us. Shirley, apparently a snowbird from the Bronx who likes to winter down in Florida. All right. Well, great job. Bear with us. And we're going to move over to Dead Kevin. And Dead Kevin, same scenario, or not same, a different scenario, but we're going to set it up for you. Al, can we please get an animal, an expensive item, and a public space?
The animal is a kangaroo. The expensive item is a Tesla. And the public space is an orphanage.
Ooh, good one. All right, so here's how we're going to roll this one. Let's see. Ryan, you are going to be our anchor. Ahmed, you are going to be our reporter. And Jack, you are going to be our interviewee on the street. And Al, if we could give them some slightly different news music, please. Whenever you'd like.
Great.
You're on.
Good
You're
evening,
on.
folks. NBC4, downtown Sarasota, Mayhem City this evening, as a man has crashed his Tesla into an orphanage after a kangaroo escaped from the Sarasota Zoo. With more on the scene, here's our on-field reporter, Ahmed Poopjoy.
Holy shit! Can I say that? Is that okay? Oh my god! Oh, this is insane. We have the kangaroo here with us, and he's gonna tell us what happened. Mr. Kangaroo?
Yeah, how are you?
We're good. Well, what happened?
You can call me Ken the Kangaroo.
Ken, okay, Ken. What are you doing today? What happened?
So, but get this. I'm out here all fucking day shopping with my family, and then all of a sudden, this fucking Tesla comes and cuts me off right in the middle of killed my kid. And I said, hey, fuck you, man. And then he drove off into a fucking orphanage. Then I'm like, oh, God, what I tell him to go off? He ran into it. He got it. I don't think he hit any kids.
Except for yours. For yours? Yours is dead?
He hit my kid, none of the other kids.
Oh, my
The
God.
human kids.
That's awful. Do you need to check
I'm
on
shaking
him?
in my boots right now.
Yeah. Well,
I'm going to hop on out of here, but
Okay.
I gotta go tend to my
kangaroo.
dead kid.
All right, and scene. It's as good of a place as ever to end that one. But I like how the orphanage was safe in the end. That was a nice touch. All right, well, great job, Dead Kevin. Great. So again, our audience at home, it's up to you to decide which Eyewitness News team did the best broadcasting on their respective stories. Voting goes just like it did before. If you want to vote for Dead Kevin, place the number 1 in your chat bar. Click send, just the number 1. If you want to vote for Bear With Us, put the number 2 in the chat bar. Press send, just the number 2. Any team that gets the most points is going to win 200 points to add to their score, and we will check in on your votes in just a second. Well, great job, both teams, but we are going to head into round 3. We have one category left for you in this evening, and big news over the weekend. We thought we would end the show tonight on some positive news. On Saturday, we actually broke the record for the most vaccine doses given in a 24-hour period, with over 4 million COVID vaccine doses given away in the day, which is fantastic. It's what you want to see. And I think right now we are actually staying pretty level at about 3 million a day, which is great news. It's really putting us on the right track. Doesn't mean we get to be lax about social distancing or wearing masks or hand washing or any of that crap, but it does mean that we are doing something right to fight this pandemic. Well, there are a lot of other things that have happened in the recent history that were also record-breaking, and we thought since we're in such a good mood over this news, we might as well keep the good news going, and we're going to ask you some questions about some recent record breakers in a category that I'm calling Broken Record. So again, these are all questions that have to do with people who have set records. All right, this one we're going to start with Bear With Us. This is round 3. All questions are worth 300. Stealing gets you 150. Y'all ready for this?
Yes. Absolutely.
Awesome. So your question for 300 points. This world champion gymnast made history when she famously became the first female athlete to end their beam routine by successfully landing a triple-double, which is 2 flips and 3 twists, while in competition. Who is the athlete?
I'm thinking it's Simone Biles.
Yep. Simone Biles.
Yeah.
Peyton?
Yes. I'm gonna. Isn't there's hang on. There's someone else who does flips.
John White.
No. She's a gymnast too. Gabby doesn't start with Gabby.
Oh, wait a minute. No, I don't think it's Gabby, but there is another really
Phelps?
famous gymnast. No, it's not Phelps. That was the swimmer.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, let's go with one we know. Simone.
Simone.
Simon Garfunkel is her name.
Yes.
Simon and Garfunkel, final answer?
No.
No.
Yeah, Simone Biles, right?
Simone Biles.
Simone Biles is your final answer?
Yeah, I can tell by your face it's not.
Art Garfunkel had a very, very solid floor routine, but no, the correct answer is Simone Biles for 300 points. Great job. All right, awesome work. Almost talked yourselves out of that one, though. All right, this one goes over to Dead Kevin. Your question. On October 16th, 2019, this actress broke the world record for fastest time to reach 1 million followers when she sent her first post on Instagram, a picture of her and some old friends, and hit the millionth follower in 5 hours and 16 minutes. Who was the actress?
Wasn't that Jennifer Aniston?
I want to say Judi Dench, but maybe it was Jennifer Aniston. I don't know.
Yeah, she posted a picture.
Old
of
friends.
the friends.
Oh yeah, that picture of all the people.
When the cocaine was on the phone.
Yeah. That was Jennifer Aniston's post? Oh, that was Ellen.
I think it was Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. I don't know.
I wouldn't call her
Down to
an
lock it in.
actress. Really. Well, I guess she is an actress. Yeah, she's. I was gonna say she's a talk show host, but she does acting too. So yeah, Jennifer Aniston.
We're going with Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah.
To be fair, Ellen DeGeneres is an actor. But yes, Jennifer Aniston is correct for 300 points. Great job, Dead Kevin. All right, back over to Bear With Us. Your question for 300. Sometimes the world of social media can be a fun, wholesome place, like in 2019, when a Shutterstock photo of this food item on a plain white background took Instagram by storm and beat Kylie Jenner's then world record of most liked photo with 18 million likes. Today, it currently has over 55 million. What was the picture of?
It was a picture of an egg.
Was it really?
Yes.
Nice.
Oh.
55 million people like this. I've never heard of it in my life.
The whole thing was to have the egg like beat Kylie Jenner's post. I'm pretty sure I'm right. If I'm
All right.
wrong,
I remember that. Lock it in right now.
so let's lock it in the egg.
Yes.
Peyton really likes eggs. All right. So, yes, the Instagram handle was @worldrecordegg, and it was just one photo, and it was simply to beat Kylie Jenner. And it worked. So, an egg is correct for 300 points. Great job. All right.
Baby.
Let's go back over to Dead Kevin. This one's yours for 300. In 2020, this musician's 1959 Martin D18E guitar that he famously used to record an MTV Unplugged in New York album sold for $6 million at Julian's Auctions in Los Angeles, breaking a record for the most expensive guitar ever sold. Who was the musician?
Sorry, could you do one more time?
Absolutely, yep. In 2020, this musician's 1959 Martin D18E guitar that he famously used to record an MTV Unplugged in New York album sold for $6 million at Julian's Auctions in Los Angeles, breaking a record for the most expensive guitar ever sold. We're looking for the musician who owned the guitar.
The famous MTV Unplugged.
I'm gonna say it might be Eric Clapton.
Sure.
I'm bad with music.
Yeah, I don't really have any other options. I mean, Eric Clapton.
Eric Clapton, final answer?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Dead Kevin, it was not Eric Clapton's guitar, which means, bear with us, you have an opportunity to steal for 150 points if you can name the musician.
Kurt Cobain, baby.
It is. Yeah.
Kurt Cobain.
Yeah, Ryan, you were right. I believe.
Final answer?
Final answer.
Final answer?
Yes.
One of my personal favorite albums, MTV Unplugged New York by Nirvana. It is Kurt Cobain for 150 points. Great job.
Well done, boys.
Sorry,
All right. Last question of the category, and this one stays with Bear With Us for 300. To help celebrate last year's Super Bowl, this company took one of its most searched for recipes, a 7-layer dip, and cranked it up times 10, making a 70-layer dip and taking the title of world's largest layer dip with a snack that weighed in at 1,087 pounds. We're looking for the food company who set the record.
A layer dip. So this has got to be some kind of taco thing?
Maybe. I'm thinking Tostitos.
Yeah, but who makes a famous dip?
But are they using the product to make the dip, right?
Yeah,
So,
or are they using the product in conjunction with the dip?
yeah. I was thinking.
I
I
thought
can
it was
repeat the
already.
question for you, but I can't add anything to the question, but I can repeat it for you if you'd like.
Yeah, repeat it.
Much like a 70-layer dip, it's already got enough in there already. All right, to help celebrate last year's Super Bowl, this company took one of its most searched for recipes, a 7-layer dip, and cranked it up times 10, making a 70-layer dip and taking the title of world's largest layer dip with a snack that weighed in at 1,087 pounds.
Yeah, see, it was this company already had a pretty popular dip, it sounds like, and then they just made it ginormous.
Yeah,
So
That's what it is.
I'm gonna say like Frito Lay or
Ooh. This one.
Frito-Lay,
This one.
or like, yeah, I mean, because what else is there? Like Daisy sour cream.
Yeah, I was thinking Daisy,
Brand.
but I don't know.
Frito-Lay.
I'm gonna go with Frito Lay because they own a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
'cause who else would have money for a Super
It's
Bowl?
either that or Disney. I don't think Disney makes a dip, so I think we should go with
Yeah,
All right.
Frito Lay.
Frito-Lay is your final answer?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yeah.
Kudos on casting a wide net with Frito-Lay, but unfortunately that is not the company that we are looking for, which means, Dead Kevin, you have an opportunity to steal for 150 points. Can you name the food company?
Tostitos sounds pretty good to me.
Yeah, Tostitos is the only dip that I really know
Yeah.
as a
There's
brand.
also Lay's, but I don't think
Well, you just said Frito Lay's.
Frito Lay's. Oh yeah, I guess.
Okay, I do need an answer from you.
I'd go Tostitos.
Tostitos.
Tostitos is going to be your final answer? Unfortunately, Dead Kevin, it's not Tostitos either. You can't make a 7-layer dip without baked beans. It's Bush's Baked Beans. They set the record for the largest layered dip. So no points awarded to either team on that question. And that's the last question of the round, but we still have a couple more points to give out because we asked our audience to vote on who gave us the best eyewitness news report. And Al, did we get some results from that audience vote?
Yes, the Dead Kevin took the vote on that one.
Dead Kevin takes the vote for an extra 200 points.
They all the seeds. It's all their own.
And
My mom's watching.
And I'm judging the scores right now, and Al, back me up on this one. But right now, at the end of round 3, I have Bear With Us with 1,200 points.
Correct.
And in a slight lead, you guys did a really good job coming back, but in a slight lead right now, I have Dead Kevin with 1,500 points.
Correct.
So it did come back. Now it's the end of round 3, but it is not the end of the game because bear with us. You're going to get one last shot at redemption as we walk into the final round. Now, here's how this works. Bear with us. You are down, but you are not out. You're only behind by 300 points. Now, in front of me, I have a trio of very difficult questions. These are not easy questions by any means, but they have a different point value assigned to them based on how difficult the questions are compared to each other. So the easiest of the 3 questions is worth 500 points. The medium question is 750, and the hardest question is worth 1,000 points. Now you have a decision to make. Any one of these questions you can answer and you will get the points and take the lead, which means Dead Kevin will then have to choose from one of the remaining 2 questions to try to win back the lead and take back the game. Now, if you get the question wrong, obviously Dead Kevin wins the game. So it's up to you. Do you want to go for a 500, a 750, or a 1,000 point question? Keep in mind, if you take the 750 point question, that means that, Al, I'm terrible at math. You're always the one that helps me out with this one. They would have to take the 1,000 point question in order to win the game.
Yep.
We can still do the 500.
Yeah, I think the
Going for the 500? Fair enough. All right, we're going to give you the 500 point question.
No, that was me talking.
Oh, sorry.
Hey, you're not wearing a hat. You do not get to make these
That
decisions.
almost worked.
This is the point where somebody on Dead Kevin needs to pull out a hat.
I think it's mathematically impossible for them to win. I think Dead Kevin already won.
Nice try, Ahmed, but I'm bad at math, but I'm not that bad.
Who was that?
All right, so bear with us. You have a decision to make. Do you want to go for 500, 750, or 1,000 points?
I say we go for 5.
5, because either way they have to take a harder.
They can still win with the 500 if you go 750.
Is there like a cash cab option where you could just take what we have and go?
There's nothing? Yes, you could always quit the show.
Oh, no. All right.
But
I
that's
say
not fun.
No, let's do what Andrew and Marty said.
Let's do 5. Yeah, let's do 5. You good with that, Marty and Peyton?
Yeah.
Okay, going for the 500 point question. Bear with us. This is your question for 500 points, potentially the lead, potentially the game. Here we go. The first laboratory, these are all questions that have to do with vaccines.
Cool.
The,
Well,
the
we're done.
first laboratory-produced vaccine was created in 1879 by famed scientist Louis Pasteur while studying a disease caused by the bacterium Pasteurella multocida. However, his research and the subsequent vaccine that he developed wasn't intended for humans, but rather for this animal. So what animal was the first laboratory-designed vaccine intended for?
Cows, baby. That's where pasteurization comes from, right?
Oh
Okay,
my
that
God,
sounds
Peyton.
smart. Yes.
You know why I know this?
Cows,
I
look at it.
share a birthday with the guy. That's the only reason I
Are
know
you
this.
serious?
Yeah, I'm not kidding you. It's cows because he wanted to drink the milk safely. Go cows, baby.
Peyton,
Final
I
answer.
can kiss you right now, Peyton. It's cows. Lock it.
We're locking it
Cows.
in for cows.
Cows.
Hold off on those kisses, guys, because cows is not the
Oh,
correct
no!
I'm going to
answer.
kill you. I'm coming to the suburbs right now.
He was researching the bacterium Pasteurella multocida, which causes chicken cholera. The
Oh,
vaccine was originally designed for chickens.
It's
That
a
was
seven.
So,
Question?
so
What
unfortunately,
nerd is supposed to know that? That's ridiculous.
that's why they're I write for nerds. This is what it's supposed to be. All right. Well, unfortunately, bear with us. That means you didn't get the question right, which means you didn't get the points, which means our big winner tonight is Dead Kevin. And congratulations to you, Dead Kevin, on your win. But, Dead Kevin, we'll get to you in just a second. Bear with us. Thank you so much for coming on the show tonight. It's always great to see you. We love your work.
Thank you for having us.
Thank
And
you.
honestly, thank you so much. And if you could just tell our audience who's watching right now, who maybe haven't seen you before, where they can find you, a little bit about yourselves. If they want to see more of you, where do they go?
Absolutely. You go on over to Instagram. That's where we're most active. Bear With Us Comedy. You can find daily stories where we go online. And what do we do, Marty?
Larry!
That's a little something we do. We yell Larry every day so we can get a shout out from Joe Gatto. We've been going on like 500 days now, and he said nothing.
You've done 2 on our show so far, so thank you. Thank you for including us.
Times too. He probably watched the show and saw us lose, so we'll have to break.
Well, that's a good reason for you to come back for a third. All right, well, bear with us. Thank you so much for everything that you do. We really do. We love you guys, and thank you so much for coming on. But that brings us over to our big winner tonight, and it's Dead Kevin. Dead Kevin, we do not like to send our winners home empty-handed, and I'm pretty sure if we can find him somewhere, that our good friend Reggie Connor, I think he's got a little something for you. Reggie, are you there?
Oh my God.
Oh, Chris! I'm feeling so much better now.
It looks like the side effects are wearing off, Reggie.
What's that? What's that?
I said, it looks like the side effects are starting to wear off, Reggie.
Yeah. Anyway, the prize, right?
Yeah, you're telling our winners about their prize.
I got a job to do. All right, the winners, congratulations. You get this wonderful prize of an invisible dog leash.
What? Classic gag gift, the invisible dog leash. How fitting. All right, well, thank you so much, Reggie, and congratulations on getting your body back. That's always good news.
Oh, I should probably get off this beach. It's a very public beach.
All right.
See y'all.
Toodaloo, make sure you wear sunscreen. All right, well, Dead Kevin, that prize is yours to keep. We will send that to at least one of you. We don't have 3. We're not made of invisible dog leashes. But thank you so much for coming on the show tonight. We really do appreciate you coming out. We love everything that you do. And tell our fans, tell anybody who's watching at home who hasn't seen you before, where they can find you, where they can follow you.
I'd say YouTube's probably the best. That's all of our sketches on YouTube. Dead Kevin sketch, right?
Yeah, go to YouTube and type Dead Kevin, or Google, type Dead Kevin YouTube.
Yeah.
And Instagram, probably.
Little Instagram, little Facebook.
Or Instagram, or Facebook.
On all the social medias. They can find you if they want. All right. Well, Dead Kevin, thank you again so much for coming on tonight. And to those of you who are watching at home, thank you so much for joining us this evening. We really do hope you had a great time. We are here every Tuesday night. New teams, new characters, new sketches, all new trivia, same old-fashioned fun. We are here every Tuesday night. You can also follow us on our social medias. We have Instagram, we have YouTube, we have Facebook. We also have a website, quarantinethegameshow.com, where you can find information about all of our social medias, upcoming shows, and the like. And we will see you live next week. But until then, as we like to say every week, stay safe, stay sane, and take care of each other. And thank you so much for joining us tonight. We will see you soon. Have a good night. Bye. Bye.
Bye.